Hey guys, today I'm sharing 3 things I learned from the hashtag AskGaryVee book by Gary Vaynerchuk. The book covers a lot of different subjects, but there's 3 I wanted to focus on in particular. The first is clouds and dirt. This is probably the most famous lesson in the whole book. Clouds and dirt goes something like this. You need to be focused on the clouds and the dirt and ignore everything in between. The clouds are the overarching big vision, big picture, guiding principle, guiding values that you have, and the dirt is all of the tactical stuff that you need to execute on that vision. The mistake that most people make is they either have a big vision and they don't know how to execute on it. And he gives an example of a CEO saying that part of our core strategy is to be on Instagram, but then they don't know how to use it. They don't know the details of it. On the other side, you have people that are caught up in the minutia of their work, but it's disconnected from the larger picture and they don't know why they're doing what they're doing or what relevance it has. A lot of people are stuck in the middle as well, and that's when they're working really hard, but they notice that they are plateauing. So he says that in order to stay out of the middle, you have to focus on the clouds and the dirt and keep pushing at the extremes. Everything that's not tactically executing on your vision or part of your vision is usually a waste of time. One of the examples that he gives of something that's the clouds in terms of the values that he operates under, he talks about bringing 51% of the value to any relationship, whether it's with a client, an employee, or a complete stranger. The second thing I learned was to hustle. And Gary Vee's hustle is a lot different than most of us are used to. In the hashtag AskGaryVee channel, his YouTube channel, is actually a documentation of showing how he works from basically 6 a.m. until midnight and how hard he goes and doesn't waste any time. He says that if you've got something that you're chasing, you have to hustle for it. If you have time to watch Game of Thrones or Netflix, then don't complain about not having the time to execute on your goals. You have to take advantage of every single minute that you have and try to work harder and smarter than everybody else. Some people may have more natural talent than others, but if you hustle, you can close some of those gaps. Hustle is basically a way of saying there's no excuses for not chasing the goals that you have. Most people simply aren't hustling hard enough. The third thing that I learned was self-awareness, and this is one of the most critical skills that a person can have. A lot of times leaders falter or leaders get narcissistic or egotistic because they don't have people in their inner circle that will call them out and tell it like it is. And that creates a false sense of reality. It's like those people on American Idol who think that they're really amazing, but in actuality they're terrible because no one around them has told them that they need to do something else. So as a leader, as anyone trying to improve, you have to have people in your circle that will tell you like it is and tell you the areas that you need to improve, and that makes you aware of your strengths and weaknesses. One of the challenges that we have is that we live in an environment and a culture that basically tells us you can do whatever you want as long as you work hard enough, or you can have whatever you want as long as you dream about it, or you deserve it, whatever it is that you want to do. And the reality is, I might want to play in the NBA, but I don't have that natural talent. I don't have that skill set. No matter how hard I work, it's probably not going to happen. In the same way, we've got to be aware of our strengths and our weaknesses in regards to our other skills, our technical skills, our professional skills. So be very self-critical and self-aware of what you're good at and what your weaknesses are. And once you've identified those, Gary says, focus on your strengths and delegate out your weaknesses. That's 3 things I learned from the hashtag AskGaryVee book. The link to get the book is below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you enjoyed. We're trying to make new videos every single week. And also let me know what book you'd like me to review next. Thanks.